Okay. All right. All right. The morning crew is here. We are in the building, the world stage right now. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. It is a feel good Friday, guys. It is Friday, September the 29th, 2023, 8 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team with the Queen, Senny J, and also the Queen, Miss Miko, who's on vacation. It's her birthday. So special shout out to our one and only, our beloved Queen, Miss Miko. So happy birthday to her. Listen, welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team. Listen, the chat room is wide open, or you can call in. The number is 570-982-6950. Please like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team on all media. We truly appreciate you guys on this glorious Feel Good Friday. Like I said, you can call in 570-982-6950. The chat room is wide open. I want you guys in the chat room to show each other so much love on this Feel Good Friday, because this is where you get that morning love. And a lot of us got that deficit of love each and every morning. I always talk about this. There's a lot of y'all running to work, or you're at home and your loved ones are not showing you the love that you should get this morning. You're not receiving it because everybody got to go out into the world. But guess what? Right here in this sanctuary, we're going to give you the love that you deserve this morning so you continue on with the rest of your day. But most importantly, it's the only place in the universe, in this realm, and on this earth where you get your morning started right. To the Queen, Senny J, good morning. God bless. Looking good this morning. And how are you, young lady?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today. We're going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what is happening in Hollywood and entertainment news. We're also going to have Front Page News with Senny J, where I will let you know what is happening locally, nationally, and globally. So you want to make sure you stick around for that.
Thank you so much. Please stick around for everything that Senny J has to offer you this morning. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. And Senny, I want to say this before we start the show on the Feel Good Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell, I want to tell on myself. Okay.
Oh, I love when you do that.
You love when I tell on myself, right? Because I do that. Welcome to everyone in the chat room. Please, we want to start right now. I want to see the hearts in the chat room right now, guys. Where the hearts at in the chat room? Yes. Show each other some love, and we truly appreciate you. See, I want to tell on myself from last night, okay?
Okay.
As some of y'all, I mean, I know some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. I'm a full-time comedian. I do stand-up comedy all the time. Every other night, I'm still out in those streets. And my profession on the urban side of comedy, Senny J, I'm considered a closing act, Senny J. Which means I go on last at most particular shows. But some shows I go on first, second, depending on the show. But 90% of the time I'm going last, or I'm hosting shows, right? Senny, I did a show last night in Queens, New York. I was on Merrick Boulevard, over there by the Cross Island Parkway. And it was this West Indian spot. And it's an awesome location. I've done the room a 1,000 times. It's on a Thursday night. And Senny J, I'm gonna admit to everybody in this room this morning on a Feel Good Friday. Your favorite uncle, your favorite host, Shawn Harvey. I didn't have a good set last night, guys. I'm not saying I wasn't funny, but it wasn't connecting to the crowd because I'm so used to like getting on stage and this whole I'm an energy type of comedian, and there's a lot going on. It's a whole spectacle with me, and it's very entertaining. My act is very entertaining to the eyeballs, and I'm well respected in the game. And I think for the last 2 years, I've just been ripping the stages and having a good time. And Senny, I ran into a crowd last night that didn't give a nothing about me. I ran into a crowd last night where they were like, if you don't hurry up and get off the stage so we can get back to this music. And Senny, remember it was raining last night. It looked like a Wes Craven movie.
Yeah.
It was rainy, it was cold last night, and my energy was already off because I'm like, man, I'm in Queens, New York. Senny, I didn't get on the stage until 11:27 p.m.
Well, that's why.
When I got off the stage, it was the next day. And I directed my jokes to this one young lady that was sitting in the front with me. She was laughing at everything I was saying. And I just had that conversation with her because the other whole side of the room, I thought they were talking like there was in parking violations in the Bronx on a Monday morning.
Shawn, they were tired of you. So sorry that happened.
And none of my jokes wasn't hitting last night, everybody. And then when the promoter gave me the money, I snatched it right out of his hand and I said, I'm getting out of here.
You didn't take no pictures?
I'm gonna post a picture. I took a picture with the comedians. I took a picture with the young lady that was the only person that was laughing at me, CJ. I took a picture with her.
Oh.
And I wasn't even mad. I wasn't mad. I wasn't even mad before when I was young in my career. That would upset me and that would be a hot mess. I got in my car and drove back to Pennsylvania.
You're a psycho.
I had to get out of New York City.
Were you like replaying it in your mind as you're driving home, like where it went wrong?
No, I was saying that while I was on stage.
Like, what is happening?
And I was the last comedian to go on stage. The other two comedians were funny. And I know, and I'm not making no excuse, but I kind of know what happened.
Okay.
If I'm looking at a reconnaissance report, and guys, welcome to the show, any place on earth where you get your morning started, right? It's your friend Shawn Harvey with the Queen, Senny J. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Please like and share the show, and we truly appreciate you. And Senny, I kind of know where it went wrong. Mm-hmm. When the show started, it wasn't a lot of people. Hey, my man Clinton White's in the chat room. Lynette Serrano. Good morning, guys. Senny, when the show started, shout out to my man Kenny Williams. He was hilarious hosting the room. But Senny, when the show started, there wasn't a lot of people in the room.
Where was everybody at? Because you went on at 11.
I guess they were just coming to the show. But Senny, the people that was there, the people that was at the show was enjoying the show.
Okay.
Sometimes we do small crowds. It's better. People are paying attention. It's a good look. You can get your jokes on. In this room that I did the comedy show last night, is known to be a tough room to do stand-up comedy. Now, I'm not making any excuses. I've done the room 17 times already. I've been in this room literally 17 times. It's a weekly Thursday room, right?
Right.
And Senny, I know it happened. And welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? I'll tell you what happened right now.
Okay.
Senny, by the time I got on stage, like 3 birthday parties had came in the room. People were walking in the room, talking, setting up their tables. And I'm like, in New York City, it's amazing because you know how we give it up in New York. You can go into a bar in New York City in the middle of the week on a Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday at 11, 12, 11 at night or midnight, and the room is packed. That doesn't happen out here where I live in Bethlehem. That only happens on the weekend. And this played a contributing factor of me not having a good set last night. Not blaming it on nobody else, but all of a sudden, all the party people started coming into the room. They started talking. Senny, while they was talking, I just kept going with my jokes. And I would stop. I would talk to the lady, keep it going. And then the host of the show gave me the light, meaning get off the stage, bro.
Right.
And I said good night. And I said good night. And I held my head up. I didn't go in the corner with my tail wagging between my legs. Walked around the room, talked to people for a few minutes, and I got out of there. And you know why I bring this story up?
Why, Shawn?
Because I'm very transparent. Y'all know that I talk whatever's going in my head. That's what I talk about. That's what makes this show great. But Senny, I bring it up because of this reason. There's a lot of I keep it on myself. And welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team with the Queen, Senny J, the Queen, Miss Miko. And we have a special guest in the panel today, my homegirl, Sasha Lynn Medina. She's super hilarious. She's going to join us for a few minutes. Have you ever been in a situation in your life, and welcome to the show, guys, where you did something that you don't want nobody to know that you've done, but somebody else on this planet know that you did it, and they could drop a dime on you at any given moment? Have you ever been in that position? So for me, I think of it this way. If you got something against me, I'm going to just tell it anyway. It's sort of like a form. It's like blackmail. Like, you ever seen back in the day, people used to blackmail each other.
Yeah.
You can't blackmail Harvey, because if I've done something and I don't want nobody to know it, I'm going to drop a dime on myself. Welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. I'm going to drop a dime on myself before you drop a dime on me.
Okay.
That's how I give it up.
So did somebody have something on you at this show?
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I could keep this, for example, I could keep this to myself. We could go on with the show. You know what I'm saying? But I need to tell on myself. Just in case somebody called in and said, Shawn, we was at Truth last night and you wasn't funny. Well, I'm going to beat you to it.
Well, it doesn't sound like you weren't funny. It just sounded like the crowd wasn't interested in comedy when at that time when you had went on.
I do agree with you. But what I'm saying is I'm a comedian. I'm so used to just being funny and people showing me love that when it doesn't happen, it gets weird for me. But that's part of the stand-up life. I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. But the point I'm making is you can't blackmail Harvey. You can't do it. Senny, there's been some things that I've done in my life that I got to take to my grave, but there are some things that I've done in my life that other people know about it. And if they drop a dime on me, it might be horrific. But the benefits of being an older person on this planet and in this universe, a lot of people, at least for me, that got anything to say about me or anything weird that's happened in my life, guess what, Senny J? Since I'm at the elderly age of 58, the people that know dirt on me, guess what? They dead. They gone.
Mm-mm.
They're gone, man. They're gone. Senny, on a Feel Good Friday, is there anything you did? Is there anything you did in these streets, in this universe, and in this world that somebody else knows about it?
Not really.
Senny, just think about it. Is there something that you've done that nobody knows? No, I don't know. Your mom
that nobody knows except one person?
Except for one person, maybe associate that you dealt with years back, and you did something really weird, and you looked at them and you were like, don't you tell nobody.
No.
Put a number one in the chat room, guys, if you've done something in your lifetime and somebody else knows about it, and they could drop a dime on you, or you know something about Senny. So then let me ask you this question before we get into the show. Have you been around a person that's done something really weird in their life and you know about it, but you're not dropping the dime on them?
Yeah.
See?
Sure. I have multiple.
Right. So you know multiple people.
Yeah.
I want to give us all a round of applause for not dropping dime on. Okay, what you going to say, Senny?
No, I said, I've been in some weird situations. But I would drop a dime. Don't let them try to become president or something. It's just that nobody would care right now.
So Senny, are you one of those? Are you one of those folks that if you have something against somebody, if you know something private, and this and this person levels up, like you say, run for president, hit the lotto, whatever, are you really gonna threaten to drop a dime on them, CJ?
I don't know if threaten. I would just remind them that I know. Like a friendly reminder. Like, so make sure, you take care of me.
Right. And City, right. And words don't have to be said, right? Right. If that person's at the press conference and you're all of a sudden there and you staring at
Like if
them.
I'm there in like a trench coat and like black sunglasses. And I'm like, I don't know. You might want to hit me up after. I don't know. That maybe they made peace with it. Maybe they don't care. But I'm going to find out if they care.
Oh my God. All right, guys. Are you and folks in chat room? Are you gonna drop a dime on your friend for some type of monetary gain or just for your just feel good situation? For me, Cindy J, personally, if I know some information about someone else and they leveled up in life or something great happens to them, I'm not going to blackmail them. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to threat. I'm not going because you know what's going to happen if it's something so detrimental, people will come to you and go, listen, I got this. Here go a few dollars. Shut up.
Exactly.
Put a number one chat room if you willing to drop a dime on an associate from back in the day. Put a number two if you. And it's weird because it's embedded in your head, Cindy J, on the Feel Good Friday. Yeah. Whatever that person's done, every time you see them, you that's all you think of.
No, not that that's all I think about, but it's just it happens.
Right. Cindy, can I give you one real quick?
Okay.
I did a comedy show back in the day. I was in Brooklyn, Queens. I can't even remember, right? And the place was packed, but I had to use the bathroom, right? So I go in the back to use the bathroom before we go on stage, right? And I bust open the bathroom door because I had to, I had to use the bathroom, I had to pee. And Senny, the comedian, didn't lock the door, and it was a dude, and he was taking a poop, and then I closed the door.
What?
And until this day, this happened 10 years ago. Every time I see this guy, that's all I think about. Yo, I saw you take a poop. You took a shit.
That's not anything nobody wants to get out. That's not blackmail material.
No, I'm not saying blackmail. I'm saying, but that's always embedded in my mind when I see that person. Put a number one in the chat room if anybody ever saw you take a poop and you close the door real quick. Cindy, have you ever took a poop and your kids you're like, close it and stop it? You ever did that?
No, but it happened to me. I was I went out with my friends and I was wearing a romper, so it's a one-piece outfit, and I went to the bathroom and I had gotten something on my shirt, on my romper, and I had to have this on all day. So I went to the bathroom and I literally had to take it off to like get the stain out. And this girl, I guess with her friend, like just walked in the bathroom. I didn't lock it.
Oh. What?
So we were like standing there and I was like, oh my God. Closed the door. It was so embarrassing because then when I got out of the bathroom, there was like a line.
Are you serious?
And she was like, sorry, girl. I was like, no, it's okay. And then I told my friends, I was like, I just want to leave here. Two people saw me practically naked. But that was funny. It was embarrassing.
Hey guys, welcome to the show, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, only place on earth where you get your morning start right. We truly appreciate you guys for our record-breaking viewerships this week on this show. Thank you so much. And over this last 30 days, we truly appreciate you. Please like, share, and follow the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, and also subscribe to our page. We'll have some merchandise next week, guys. So please support what we do here each and every day. Only place on earth where you get your morning start. Right. So we're going to go into our first story, and then we're going to bring up our guest, comedian Sasha Lynn Medina. So, Senny, what's the first thing you got on your mind? And wait, I want to see the hearts in the chat room, guys. Please, where's the hearts at in the chat room on this glorious Friday morning? Let's go. What else? What you guys think?
Well, I guess there's a few things. The first thing that I'm gonna start off with is Bill Cosby. I mean, this man can't catch a break. Um, Bill Cosby is involved in a new sexual assault lawsuit. Um, In 2018, Bill Cosby was sentenced to 3 to 10 years, as we all know, in prison after being found guilty of 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault. However, the conviction was overturned in 2021 because his due process rights were violated. Since then, the TV dad has faced several other lawsuits and allegations from women claiming that he sexually assaulted them. Most recently, this new lawsuit is from a woman named Donna Motzinger, and she's filed a lawsuit against Bill for allegedly raping her in 1972 when she worked as a server at Trident. I'm assuming that is a restaurant in California. Reports claim she initially shared her allegations in 2014, but is now seeking damages due to the mental, physical, and emotional distress the ordeal has caused her. Andrew Wyatt, who is a representative for Bill Cosby, said, "We have no comment at this time because this is utterly ridiculous and pointless." According to Donna, Cosby frequently visited the restaurant just to see her, and he eventually invited her to one of his comedy shows. Allegedly, the show star picked her up himself in a limo and gave her a glass of wine as they were driven to his comedy event. Once backstage in the dressing room, she was given what she believed to be an aspirin by Bill Cosby because she started to feel sick. However, after taking the pill, things didn't improve for her, and instead, she allegedly started to fall in and out of consciousness. She said the last thing she remembers is members of Bill's team placing her back in the limo with him. She alleged she eventually woke up in her home wearing nothing but panties and knew she had been drugged and raped by Bill Cosby. So, this is a developing story. And I guess we're going to see what happens with it. I want to know what happened in 2014. Like, girl, if you brought these allegations up before, what happened? I don't know. How old is Bill now? He's like 80 something. I feel bad, but you need to go to court if this comes out to be true. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore, but where there's smoke, there's definitely fire. Bill, you was out here drugging women. So you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna send him in jail again. Isn't this like double jeopardy? Can't they if he's been found guilty, can't he not be tried for this again? Or is that by the same person?
I don't know.
Maybe
You
I
got
have
to
it
look.
wrong. Any lawyers in the house?
I don't know. This is
That
almost this is almost resembles the 9/11 fund from back in the day, and everybody got to sign up to get their money.
somebody said, Prentice said, Donna, please.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. He's right. Donna, come on, Donna. You're 82 years old now.
Let me see
Okay.
how old Donna Motzinger is. Let me see if I
And
can find
and
a
and
picture.
and Donna, you were supposed to get on that freight train a few years back when he had a bunch of other women counter, it was damn near a class action suit for him.
Did they
You
get
should have
money?
got you should have got on that list because we have no time now. It's over. You looking real dumb in these streets right now. And if he drugged you back in 1972, it's a wrap. Nobody cares. Bill Cosby's defense lawyer is absolutely right. This is utter nonsense, and we're not wasting our time on this.
We're not going to
And
waste this.
Donna, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I think this is her.
The man has done his time already. And let's think about it. They dropped the charges on him anyway. They let him out early. They was like, yo, we gotta let this dude out. All this is BS. And they let him out. Look at Donald right there, guys. And Bill Cosby has just been living his life ever since.
I think this is her when she was young.
Right. And Bill, and we already know, Bill, that's what your ass get for messing around with multiple Babylonians back in the day. And like I said, you nasty. We already talked about this. You're nasty because you don't need cough syrup to seduce any women back then. You was a mega superstar. Only thing you got to do is bring the women into the dressing room and smash. You ain't have to do all of that.
But that goes
you did.
to show he was freaky.
He
didn't want them to know what he was doing.
Right.
You knocked out. He putting bananas in your ear. If you get what I mean, be careful. You don't know what's going on.
Let me tell you something. For the record, your boy Shawn Harvey never had to knock out no chick for vagina. Give me a round of applause. I never had to cough syrup a bitch. Let's clap for me.
No Spanish fly for you, huh?
No Spanish fly. None of that. None of that. Just pure 100% all beef. Oh man!
You wanted them to remember what was going on, huh, Shawn?
Like Ric Flair say, diamond ring wearing, alligator shoes.
Ew, no.
Oh man! Whoa!
I do not want to imagine that. Just stop. Put your shirt back on.
All America! Look at the bitch.
No, you lying now.
All American baby.
Wow.
Oh man, baby. Whoa! Whoa!
I will be following this closely. Bill, where is Camille? Camille, get out of there, girl. What is she sticking around for?
Because she's 93 years old herself. Where this chick going? This chick like.
I wonder, like, what it's like in that house. Like, you know, like, she has to believe some of this. And, like, I don't know. I think the allegations would just be too much to bear for me to stay in a relationship with somebody like that. Like,
listen. You stayed in the relationship because Bill got the paper. He still got money.
I'm gonna see how much paper he really got to stay with an accused rapist.
You know all your women in this chat room is gonna compromise your belief for the paper.
And then it makes me think, were you even like enjoying your own wife, or were you knocking her out too? Like, Camille, has Bill ever given you some aspirin, girl?
Camille was there for the check. That's it. She was the front for the whole operation. Remember, he was America's dad back in the day. He's nasty and he's freaky. But Donna, you playing yourself. You're not getting no money. You're not getting no shine. You just embarrass yourself, you and your whole entire family, and that's it. Hey, guys, you're not doing nothing in New York City live. We're at Comedy in Harlem again. 508 East 117th Street. That's on October the 26th on a Thursday. Y'all come on out and see your boy Harvey live doing stand-up. Senny J will be there, Miss Miko. Y'all come on out Thursday, October the 26th, Comedy in Harlem. If y'all never seen us live, come through. Let's have a good time. Let's toast it up and let's celebrate life. Prentice Cox, no pause. I need you downstairs in the minivan, player, so we can have so the members could have their weekly therapy session. How much is he worth, Senny?
He's worth $450 million.
$450 million.
Yes.
Now, if the husband's worth $450 million, the wife is going nowhere, especially when she's 93 years old.
Let me see how old.
Sasha Lynn, say something real quick so make sure your sound is okay.
Hey, I'm panicking right now because of what we're talking about. The question that you started with got me in some weird energy, Shawn. First of all, good morning, Senny. How are you? We cool,
Hey.
Senny. I ain't got nothing to hide from you, okay?
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to hide from you. Anything that anybody knows, secrets about me, is little dogs that I walk, okay? I use the bathroom with the door open. I'm watching them pee. They got to watch me pee now. So I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, okay? So that's my only skeleton in the closet. Senny, if I ever become senator, I'm in trouble, I guess, if I get close to you. If we friends, I'm in trouble. That's it.
No, your secrets are safe with me.
Oh, no, you
I don't
saying
know.
that now, but I'm not famous. So we got to wait. We got to wait a couple of years.
I
You
know,
know what I
I
mean?
know. That's hilarious.
And let me tell you something. You're absolutely right. Cindy will drop a dime, and that's unfortunate.
Especially for some money. Jesus
That's right.
Christ.
You know, a little
First
hush,
of all,
a little
let
hush
me
money
say
goes a
thank
long
you
way.
so much for having me on the show. Okay. Watch your side sons and your side daughters. Okay. I'm taking them both out for dinner.
Thank you.
AKA Shawn Harvey, side dad is paying for it. Yes.
Thank you. Come on,
Yes.
everybody. Matter of fact, let's get into it, everybody. Let's clap the hilarious Cindy. Let's clap for Dr. Medina,
Thank you.
my
Oh, that's
friend.
nice. Thank you so much.
My friend, Cindy, is in the chat room this morning, and we truly appreciate everybody in the chat room. Please say good morning to our beloved friend, a professional comedian who does comedy all over. She's grinding out there every night of the week, and she is super hilarious. We was with each other last Monday night in the Bronx, New York, and we had a good time, and we sat and we chopped it up, Cindy J. First of all, before we get into the whole thing, how are you this morning, young lady?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. Just have my
Now,
little water here. I didn't have to iron my shirt. I did my nails for you. This is nice. This is
I
nice.
like it. I like it.
This was important enough. So thank you for having me.
and now, Cindy, if you look at this young lady, obviously she's a very attractive young lady. If you look at her on the screen, uh, but like all of us in this chat room, including Sasha Lynn and all of us in here, if you listen to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, there is something mentally wrong with you.
Yes,
There's
we always
5%. Yeah, if you're listening to the show, there's something mentally wrong with you. Because there's something mentally wrong with all of us in this country.
Yeah.
Cindy, let's wrap up the Bill Cosby. How much is he worth, real quick, before we get into Sasha Lynn?
He's worth 450 million. And actually 300 of that million looks like he gets from syndication, but I don't know how much he's doing now. And Camille, it looks like she's worth 20 million.
She can't do nothing with that 20 million.
Why not?
And she's 79.
She's 79. Come on, let's knock it off.
She could definitely walk away. She don't have to stay with an accused rapist.
No,
girl.
No,
I think she'd be okay.
Nah, I think she first of all, she's not walking away, she's wheeling away.
So pay a nurse. Pay a couple of them nurses.
Right.
And if $300 million, I give it up for Bill, because usually most men already done traded in a wife for a new wife at $300 million.
Maybe she knows too much about him. She knows where all the secrets are, so he can't let her go without paying her. There you go.
All right, Sasha Lynn, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us this morning, and we truly appreciate you. Everybody in the chat room, please, we want to see the hearts in the chat room. We want to show all you guys some love. Thank you so much. On a Feel Good Friday, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with the Queen Senny J and the Queen Miss Miko, one of the top ranked viewing podcasts in the last 30 days, reaching over 250,000 people. So we truly appreciate you so much. Sasha.
Yes.
What's going on with you in the world? What's going on with Senny? This is a young lady. I thought of you. She's in the dating scene as well. I think Senny's also trying to be in the dating scene. I don't know. I don't know if Senny might have gave up on the dating scene. But Sasha, tell us what's going on with the dating scene and what's going on with you, young lady.
The dating scene is whack. It's not like me. I'm not whack. Everything is going well for me, except for dating. So comedy's great. I've been working really hard. I'm getting booked left and right. Thank you, God. Thank you, me, for everything. So it's been great. Dating, I don't know. It's been tough. I feel like it's tougher for everyone nowadays, though. being with social media and social distancing, people get brave when they're talking to you online and like, this is stupid. They'll leave, they'll ghost you. Ghosting is getting easier. So I think it's just harder nowadays in general. I don't think it really matters for men and women. But yeah, I don't know. I think at this point, I'm just sort of like, Jesus, take the wheel. And I'm praying a lot. So I'm trying to manifest. A good man, handsome, tall, a little stupid, so I could take his money. You know what I mean? One of them dudes with the like, I'm bald, I'm like bald here, but I want him bald in the center. So he looked like he's not gonna last that long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm on that Camille energy. So, that's just where I'm at right now.
Yeah, but Senny, Sasha's a proud member of the community, Senny J. She goes, either way in the situation.
You could say bisexual, Shawn. You could say half and half. You could say half gay. You could say, and you know what I'm saying? Either way.
That actually makes it sometimes, I think, a little harder. A lot of people feel like they can't trust. I've heard that they said they don't take bisexual women seriously because they feel like they can't trust them, which I think is
sometimes.
kind of one-sided.
Well, Senny, I didn't want to give the identify. I didn't want to identify because I don't know. In the times that we live in today, there's so many identifying factors and they change each and every day. So I don't really, I'm handcuffed. I don't even know how to identify this young lady. I don't even know how to identify myself right now.
Well,
so bisexual is fine. I know that people go by different things now. There's so many different things. There's sapiosexual, pansexual, stovetop sexual, zebra sexual, chair sexual. It's just so much but I'm pretty much your old school type. Like it was either gay or bi or straight. Trans, I was still, but now there's just so much in between. Now it's like queer. So then it's all this stuff. So, but I'm pretty straightforward, bisexual, traditional, attracted to traditional men and traditional women. So maybe because my mother and father, I always watched them like fight, and like I just want to sleep with a couple to replace the parents I've never had. That's all I want. That's
so sweet.
You want to sleep with a couple?
No, but listen, I'm not even talking about sex. I just want to get tucked in at night. That's it. That's all. I have mommy and daddy issues. That's what it is. So
right.
No, but yeah, I'm pretty traditional in who I look for. Traditional masculine men and traditional feminine women. So, but yes, Senny, to respond to what you said before, I feel like it's gotten a little easier now with times changing. People taking bisexuals more seriously. They're a little afraid even to even say something like that. But back then, I remember I was at the Pride Parade. This was years ago. Probably this was pre-COVID. I was at the Pride Parade and this lesbian and I were talking. And she's like, I'm gay, another Latina. And we were just talking on the pier, walking. And then she goes, Are you gay? I said, No, I'm bi. And she goes, and she turned away and she walked. I was like, what did I do? Like, what did I say? So some people are scared. Some people are scared. Bisexuals are not, serious or whatever. But that's not true.
Hey, Senny, hold on, wait a minute. I mean, back in my day, I think like it was just gay. Like everybody fell in one umbrella. It was just gay folks. We called them gay folks, and that included men, women, bi, not bi. It didn't matter if a woman sampled another woman's vagina. That okay, gay. That's how I look at it. And if a man sampled some other penis, that's gay. So then they all collide together, and I'm trying to. I'm sad. I'm saddened that the gay community, Senny J, is fighting with each other.
What do you mean they're fighting with each other?
They're fighting with each other with identity. You just heard what she said. She said you're talking to the girl. The girl said she was gay. She said she was bi. And the women. What? I'm trying to find out what's the difference.
I think it's because, they don't want to feel like, I believe from what I've heard, is they don't want to feel like you could fall in love with somebody else. Because I feel like lesbians are like, because there's a lot of gay people, like if they know that you've been with the opposite sex, they don't even want to mess with you. They're
It's
like,
like you're
how are you
tainted or
gay? But
something.
yeah, it's like, how are you gay, but you have a kid? You know what I mean? It's like, you're not really. And maybe within the gay community, I feel like it's always like there's a lot of acceptance. Like they want people to accept them. And maybe they feel like if you're not really, gay all the way, that you could possibly leave them for somebody else. So I think that there's like that fear there or
Okay,
something like
so
that.
Sasha, so there's a hard line, hardcore gay, like straight up. You should never be with the other sex ever in your whole entire life, and that's what they're identifying as. Is that correct?
Well, I can only speak for myself. I have met people before who are very strict about who they go out with, even, and not even like gay, like men and women, for example, high body count, right? Stuff like that. I mean, so everyone has their own thing as to, what they're not going to be accepting in a relationship, what creeps them out, like, oh, this woman has been with too many men and I'm the first female she's dating. So there is a lot of fear. There's stigma, there's fear. So like I said, I can only speak for myself. I don't particularly have that worry. I think the pronoun thing bothers me more than anything. Just because I grew up for so long just doing the he she, that the pronoun stuff is new for me. So I was actually with a girl last year who was big on pronouns, and that was actually one of the biggest deal breakers, that we just couldn't agree on that. My stance is like, I don't care what you identify as, gay, straight, bi, trans, whatever, as long as you're not forcing people to partake in what it is that you want to be called. I mean, you can ask, and there could be some compromise, but at the end of the day, if someone doesn't want to call you a particular pronoun, then you guys just can't be around each other. But at the same time, don't get violent and don't try to cancel that person. It's freedom of speech is more important than that. So
Yeah.
So let me ask you something.
For sure.
So you started off he she, right? I mean man woman. That's how you started off, right?
what do you
As far
mean?
as
I
As far
started
as
dating?
far as relationships.
I'm
When you
confused.
started your sexual life, you was with a man,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Men. I was with men first for a while, and
Wait,
then
wait,
I
wait, hold
didn't
on,
start.
whoa,
Okay,
Sasha.
okay.
So when did it hit you? Like, how does that work when you go, you know what? I'm done with men. I'm gonna go with women now. Well, how did that all happen? What day did that happen on? How did that happen? How did
Not
that
what day.
So
Not what day.
yeah, I don't have it on my calendar, Sean. It don't work like that. You know what I mean?
how did that work?
So to be clear, right, when I first realized I was bisexual or attracted to women at all, I was a teenager, and the feeling that you get when that happens is overwhelming and scary because you're not sure, right? I'm like, I know I'm attracted to men. I had a couple boyfriends, but I'm still attracted to women, so I'm not sure what that's about. Finally, I realized and accepted that that's what that was, that I'm attracted to both, and it does, just because I'm attracted to women doesn't mean I'm any less attracted to men. Um, but it's not that I sit down and I say, okay, I'm done with men for now, right? It's more of just like whatever comes. I mean, I would say now that I've been married to a woman, I'm done with y'all. Okay. I'm sick of us. All right. I am done now. That happened, Sean, recently. I wish I marked the day for you, Sean. So I guess that's recent for me, that I'm like, yeah, y'all hoes is no mas. Okay. Like, y'all talk too much. Like, when my ex-wife cheated on me, I was like, yo, thank God, yo, like, she gone. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta talk to this lady no more, son. And she wasn't even in this country, and I was like, yo, when are we getting a divorce? We fighting. Like, let's go, bro. Like, like, let the lawyers hash it out, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I had a lawyer with green hair and everything. I made her happy. I was like, leave me alone. You know what I mean? So but when I was dating back and forth, it just wasn't particularly like, I'm a date strictly women now. I'm strictly men. That didn't happen until after I got married and did the trial and error with this girl, and I was like, this is not for me.
Right.
I'm not gonna
So
be in this box for the rest of my life. Thank you very much. So
even City J, even a woman. And and Sasha, Senny always, shares all the time with us the deficit of men. There's no men around. There's no good men. The whole thing with this whole man situation. Uh, she's like the leader of the Man Basher Society of America, or whatever. She's a
I
top
don't.
steward for bashing men, and
Girl,
that's fine.
I don't be bashing the men. I
And
just want
and
to be
and
better.
not only does she bash men, she has thorough instructions for us on how to behave. But 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 you
Senny,
fashion.
Senny, Senny, whatever men you don't want, give them to me. Listen, I love men. Ignore me. You know what I mean? Just watch the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, just, I'll just unbutton whatever I need to get to where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to do nothing. Like, if I'm talking, he like, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's enough. You know what I mean? It's
That's
enough
enough.
love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
I
waiting
Well,
to get
mean,
piped. That's all. I just want to get piped. That's all,
yo, let's clap. See, let's clap. Cause you
I
the
mean,
realest. You the realest right now. She ain't doing all this analyzing cities on Facebook and Clubhouse all day trying to analyze all this. You broke it down just like that. Just give me your man and we good. So
no.
yeah,
you're a woman that was married to a woman,
yeah,
and your whole experience got you to the point where you are considering being done with women.
yeah. We're a
Make it
pain in the
happen.
ass. Like, I don't want to deal with this no more. And it's like, it's, I don't know. So women are, whether, like I said before, however you want to identify or whatever, women are generally the same and men are generally the same. Women talk too much. I like men who just are more, less, a little less. I mean, of course, Senny, right? We want communication. We of course need some emotion, but I'm a woman who's emotional. I'm a typical woman who gets emotional. I get worried, I panic, and or whatever, little details and stuff like that. Men are more like, yeah, whatever. And sometimes I need that, yeah, yeah, whatever, in order to relax. So I feel when I'm in a relationship with a woman, and like I said, I'm just speaking for myself. I feel like I need to be the man in the relationship.
Mhm.
Um, I tend to date women who are pretty feminine. I'm a little more aggressive. And so trying to be the man in the relationship adds a lot of pressure for me.
Yeah.
Um, and I didn't like that. And people say, well, you could pick a girl who's, a little more masculine. And it's just not the same for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the same. Like, imagine like me and the two of us walking down the street like this with our boxes like this, hanging out with our fat booties hanging out like that. Imagine, is that cute or what? Like, I'm just with my big titties, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need that. You know what I mean? Like,
Like, I
I
don't need
like being around men because men make me feel a little like I feel like I could be more feminine around men.
that.
If my girl and I wearing a dress, I'm like, yo, which one of us is standing on the side of the road because somebody's gonna get raped?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, someone's fat ass is gonna get kidnapped, and why you got like if it so since I'm the more aggressive one, my ex-girlfriend was like, "Oh, you got to stand on the side of the road," and I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, "Cause you wearing the boxers today," and I'm like, "That's not right. I'm gonna get kidnapped. My fat ass comes through the boxers, so why you got to be safe?
Right.
Like, my vagina is better than yours. Why you got to be safe? All right."
Yo, this this
Like,
is
listen, my vagina's tight. Yours looks like a loose head wrap on a Sunday morning. Why you gotta be safe?
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
So it's dynamics like that that
Oh,
that
God.
that make me panic. It gives me more anxiety being with women because I feel like I gotta take charge. So I just need a man just to be there, just I only want the penis, really. I mean, I don't need the brain. Someone stupid, like a little stupid, like handsome but a little stupid is, you know what I mean, sweetheart? Because
You should have no
So
problem
so
finding
wait a minute, wait a minute.
You
Everybody
should have
Sasha and
no
Medina's
problem finding that. I don't see the problem.
now. But wait a minute, hold on. This is breaking news, everybody. We need to see the hearts in the chat room. So wait a minute. You also have this title, Sasha Lynn, of bisexual. If you're done with women, do you lose that title that you've been working so hard for all these years?
no, not at all. So I know that I'm going to end up with a man now, that doesn't make me any less bisexual. And it doesn't change the fact that I'm still going to be attracted to women for the rest of my life. So I'm still technically bisexual. It's just, bro, I married the girl. That's
Yeah.
that thing is the gayest thing ever. Okay. If I didn't prove myself, all right, we was married for at least a few months. If I didn't prove myself already, then y'all need to get canceled. Okay.
Yeah.
I put the ring on her and everything. God damn it.
Right.
I was on my knee. Okay. I was on my knee. The shit hurts. I was in a skirt. If y'all see the picture, both of us was in dresses. My knees was all messed up. You know
Yo,
what I'm saying? I did everything I was supposed to do.
yo, you are truly about this life. Now, moving forward, say you get into a relationship with this man that it seems like you're not going to have a problem finding a man. Lord knows my co-host here, Senny J, she hasn't found a decent man in years. And
Senny,
no
Senny.
man want to be around this broad anyway. I bet you in the chat room right now, even with your bisexual status, I bet you all the men in the chat room, Sasha Lynn, would love to talk to you right now.
Yeah,
Now,
they're like, yeah, we could check out hoes together. That's right. That's the kind of girl I need.
work.
Baby, look. Where? Yeah, she look nice. She look nice. All right. I'm like, but yo, you know what's a curse though? I'm bisexual and I still get jealous. So, you know,
Oh, I think that's just natural human.
yeah,
No,
I'm like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, you could look at her, but don't look at her too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, not
hold
too
on,
long. Because I'll be
wait a
looking at
minute.
her too. I'll be looking at her jeans and I'll be like, damn, she look nice in those jeans. And I'm like, where'd she get those jeans? I want to wear those. You know, so it's sexual for a second. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I think I could fit in those because her ass looks just like mine. You know what I mean? So I'm a perfect wingman too. Where you get those jeans, sweetheart? Yeah.
Yeah, but
You
hold
look
on,
nice.
Cindy. Hold on, Cindy. No way.
I'm a
I
great
think
wingman.
I think this woman is being very selfish, and I say this in a loving way. How can you be bisexual and jealous? You got the best of both worlds every day.
Senny
I don't
knows. Senny
understand.
knows. It's still natural. It's still a natural feeling because you want to be the only special one in your man's eyes. You
Right.
know, but it's conflicting. Like I said, it's conflicting to me because it's like I understand people appreciating beauty. That's why I'm bisexual because I appreciate beauty. You know, so it's would I get upset? No. I mean, if it's done distastefully, yeah, it would be a problem. But if you know, it's no, I'm not like saying my man can't look, bro. I would have to walk around like this with you. Like I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we're gonna look. It's natural. We're gonna look, but you know, as long as you're not drooling while you're looking at it, I'm okay with
So,
it.
but this is awesome because Cindy, she's bisexual. She wants to transition back to being with a man, but she's also still okay with women. So if you were still attracted and you are, bisexual, you love women. So how do you have that conversation with your future man about bisexual and can he have another woman? Like how does that work? Like how does that work in your world?
You ask Senny or you asking
No,
me?
I'm asking you. How does that work
Okay,
in
my
your
fault.
world?
It really depends on the relationship. I personally have never done open relationship, so I don't like I when I'm in a relationship, I'm committed, it's serious, and I don't like to bring other people in because I feel like more bitches, more problems. So I'm not trying to do that. Um, but yeah, so
Yeah, and
I don't know, I don't know, but everyone's different. There are people who are they're willing to bring in other people in the relationship, but as of right now, I would be open to the conversation. But as of right now, I like one special person just for me.
I
but
hear
I
that.
think that's also what comes with the whole stigma. Like just because she's bi doesn't mean it's a free for all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just
You
but Cindy,
still want to have a regular relationship. I'm just attracted. And actually, it's not, they actually did a study where they said, you know, femininity, women, they can be attracted, they can get turned on by same sex stimuli as well as the opposite sex. Not so much with men,
Mm,
but they find it happens more with women.
yeah.
So at any time, women can be attracted to another woman. It's just your level of that openness
Yeah.
and fluidity to do that. So it's within a female's biological nature. So, and
Well,
I don't know if like thinking deeperly, it's because we can create life. I don't know, but it's definitely possible. That's why, a lot of women, it's easy for you to be like, all of each other, touching each other, feel that same, feelings. But I think it's how we're socialized more
well,
so.
I tell you one thing. I don't want Sasha Lynn nowhere near my wife. I tell you that much.
Hey, I saw pictures of her. I'm coming for you, Shawn. Bring her to another show. I dare you. I dare you to bring her to another show. Beautiful Latina. I'm talking to her, yo.
Yo,
Hi, your jeans look nice.
Senny,
You look
you
nice.
you guys are absolutely right, because say if Sasha Lynn and I was in a relationship and I found out all this information we shared, you're right. The first thing to my head be like, word, we bringing up bitches into this, son.
Oh
Yo, let's
my God.
go.
That's why-
Shawn, can I tell you though? Okay, threesomes are not that big of a deal to me. I mean, I know some men had great. So I had a threesome. I had one threesome, and I'm fucking done. Okay, excuse my language, but so
a
I
lot
had a
going
threesome,
on.
right? Listen, so the start of it was terrible. All right, I'm in the bathroom with them. Okay, the bathtub is really small, right? It's like that big, like that big, like a pound cake. Okay, so we in this pound cake together. So wait, so first, I think I got in first. I had to have gotten in first because of the position I was in. So listen, so you know what a shower head is? I gotta describe this to you correctly. Okay, wait. So I'm standing up against the shower wall. The shower head is the water's coming out in front of me. So, and the dude is like ogre big, 6'4", like a feet bigger than me, and his hairy back is facing me, and his girl is doing stuff to him down there. So the shower is like this, and I'm freezing. Okay, my nipples is hard, and the shower is all the water's missing me. Okay, I'm like this in the corner, like that, shaking, and I'm like, yo, what do I do? Like, I'm literally looking up at the ceiling, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And then I just, he's so big. I start touching his back. I'm like, I'm taking the water, like, I'm like, it's like just patting him. And I'm like, damn, he mad hairy. And then we get in the bed, and like me and his girl making out, and she put some cherry, I don't know if it was lube or something. My lips start tingling and stuff. I'm like, what is this bitch doing? All of a sudden he comes up behind me or whatever. And so we're doing stuff, and then Shawn, I swear, like Senny, we was in the shower together. I don't know how I missed this, but his dick stink. His dick stink. And I'm like, how did you miss? Like, how did we miss that? We had soap. There was soap. There was soap. Okay, we used the soap. I saw them. I thought I saw it. Okay, then look, so everything started to stink, right? And she smelled way worse. I don't know what, yo, she smelled bad. And then I was like, I'm laying in bed. I said, what do I do, yo? Like, do I try to get him back in the shower? Like, okay, kids, this is how we wash our butt. You know what I mean? But then, Shawn, the best thing I could think of doing, I was like, oh, my stomach hurt. They're like, oh, is your period coming? I'm like, no, I think it's the food I ate. I was like, yo, I can't suck you no more because I'm a gag. I'm gonna throw up all the food. So I'm like, I just laid. I said, can I just lay next to you and whisper in your ear while your girl's
Oh,
and I'm rubbing his chest. I'm like, Bro, it was the worst threesome of my life, yo. It was bad. It was bad. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it again, Shawn.
There's a lot going on with
oh, there's a lot. Yo, listen.
That's hilarious.
It's stressful. It's stressful. And then look, it's not the only, he's on top of me, and then the girl starts, she's watching for a while. I'm like, whatever, man. If you can't figure out how to get in here while your man's doing me, it's your fault. So she comes out of nowhere. She puts a pillow up under my butt, and he slips out. And I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you don't see me screwing your man? You don't see me? bro, I'm busy. Like,
She started
she's
feeling
and
a
I'm
little
and we're
jealous.
like, oh, we're sorry, you're left out. And she's like, no, I love watching. I'm like, good, keep watching. Come on, let's finish. Like, so I don't care. Like, bro, I care. I care about the person I have feelings for that I'm with. This whole sex stuff, it's just work, man. I could get myself off better by myself. So I don't need all this crap. I gotta dress up for you, for your genitals to stink. This is ridiculous. I'm not doing this no more.
I
She's
hear that.
not doing it
Come on.
anymore.
Wash your ass, yo. Hey, and don't fake it. Like, I was in the shower with them, Shawn.
Right.
I don't know how we missed this. Maybe because his back was facing to me, and I should have washed him because I
Not a
wasn't doing
child
nothing. I
watch.
was like this in the corner. So I was like trying to figure out what to do. I should have. Maybe it's my fault. It's my fault. It's
Well,
my fault.
well, well. Listen, I am totally traumatized at the moment. Uh,
You
this,
traumatized. You weren't even
That
there.
sounds like a regular day for you, Shawn.
this is, uh, this is amazing. Listen, Sasha, we're gonna bring you back. We're gonna bring
I have to
everybody.
come back.
Everybody, l- please put a number one if you enjoy our beloved, my beloved Sasha
Yes,
Lynn
Oh,
Medina
thank
at
you
the
for coming
channel.
this
Put
on,
a
was
number
so
one.
fun. Oh man.
Yo, this, thank you so much on the Feel Good Friday. We're going to give you the last word, and then I'll call you after the show and we'll chop it up. Let them know where, look, they all giving you number ones. They're showing you. So put a number one in the chat room for Sasha Lynn Medina,
This is
please.
dope. This is
Where,
dope. Shawn,
where
I'm
can
gonna
they,
be with you in October. We're performing together.
Oh wow.
yeah, I was just talking
October
about that.
26th.
Yeah, I was just talking about that.
Yeah.
This young
Yeah.
lady who's hilarious will be at Comedy in Harlem, uh, October the 26th, along with Senny J and Miss Miko. Y'all come on now. We're going to have a great time. Look, they are showing you so much love in the chat
Oh,
room. And
thank you. Guys, follow me on Instagram. I'm sorry I didn't put my my @ in the chat.
it's
I'll put
there.
it in the
No, it's
chat.
there.
It's
We're
it's
gonna put
there.
it we're gonna put it in for you, but they can see your name.
Okay. It's my name. My first name is Sasha Lynn. That's how you say it. ILLO is the last couple of letters in there. It stands for Illo. I was in illustration before I started comedy, so that's where that comes from. But anyway, guys, this was amazing. Senny, a
Yeah.
pleasure, girl. I got to
Yeah.
meet you in person one day, but I want to make
Yeah,
sure
we
you don't
will.
get too close to me. I don't need no cancellation. I can't afford
We're
to get
gonna be
canceled. All right?
besties.
We're gonna be besties over the phone, yeah. So you don't see nothing.
And listen,
Shawn, thank you.
trust me, you don't want to date Senny J because you will jump off the planet. Forget about women. You will jump. No, stay away from her. Trust me, you don't need that whole mess over there.
I'm a great time.
Hey,
We love
Shotgun,
Senny.
we're gonna give you the last word. We're gonna keep quiet. We're gonna give you the last word. Where can my beloved folks find you? And we truly appreciate you, young lady. Go ahead. You have the floor.
Thank you. You could find me in the Bronx. I live in the Bronx, in the hood. Um, shoot, I'm gonna be with Shawn Harvey. I'm always at Comedy in Harlem. Comedy in Harlem. I run a weekly open mic on Mondays. Starts at 6 o'clock. It is free for you to watch if you want to perform. $5 for 5 to 7 minutes with Jamie Roberts. It is a
Yeah.
blast. I'm gonna be with Shawn in October, end of October. Please watch out for that. And this was amazing. Thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Sasha Lynn Illo. And this is great. Thank you.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
Come on, let's clap for it, man. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you, guys. You guys are the
All
best.
right.
Thank you.
I see you. I see you soon, and I'll call you after the show. Okay.
Okay. Thanks,
All right.
Shawn.
Cool.
Bye,
Thank
Senny.
you. Come
Bye,
Bye.
on.
guys. Thanks.
All
God
right.
bless. Thanks.
All right, listen, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Feel Good Friday, September the 29th, 2023, 11 minutes after the hour. Welcome back. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. That's with the Queen Senny J and the Queen Miss Miko. We truly appreciate you guys. We're going to do a few more minutes yeah, we're going to go back to the show. And listen, I want to see the hearts in the chat room right now, guys. I want to see the hearts on the Feel Good Friday in the chat room right now. After that interview with Sasha Lynn Medina, I feel really good. Cindy, feel good?
Yeah, I feel good.
Okay, what you got going on?
Um, sorry, I kind of lost my bearings. The next story or the next thing that I'm going to get into, there's actually a couple of things happening. I'm going to get into a little bit of news really quick. Supposedly Biden being is going through an impeachment inquiry. Like, I didn't even know this was going on. You know, the government is supposed to be going over their latest budget before a shutdown, but it seems like they're busying their days with um these accusations against Joe Biden. And I'm so sorry. Now, House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer has issued subpoenas for Hunter and James Biden's personal and business bank records as part of the impeachment inquiry into President Biden. He said, from day one of our investigation of Joe Biden's abuse of public office, we followed the money, and that continues with today's subpoenas for Hunter and James Biden's bank records. They said bank records don't lie, and coupled with witness testimony that revealed that Joe Biden abused his public office for his family's financial gain. A subpoena for Hunter Biden's longtime business partner bank records has also been issued. The House Oversight Committee has uncovered evidence that the Biden family, including first son Hunter Biden and first brother James Biden, and their business associates have raked in over 24 million from foreign companies and foreign nationals in Ukraine, Russia, Kazakhstan, Romania, and China between 2014 and 2019. They argued on Thursday that bank records obtained by his committee prior to the launch of the formal impeachment probe, which was on September 12th, already reveal a pattern where the Bidens sold access to Joe Biden around the world to enrich the Biden family. So they're going to be looking through this. There's a lot of pushback from Democrats that are saying, you're just doing this to take away from the fact that you guys are supposed to be working on the budget, and you're trying to create some type of tit for tat because the elections are coming up, and y'all are trying to impeach Joe the same way that Trump was impeached. So there's which Trump still has 93 pending charges for him and him taking stuff away. So it's a lot of BS. I mean, do I put it past Joe Biden that he could be doing this stuff? Absolutely not. He could be, but there's more pressing things at hand, I think, that the government could be worrying about. So you guys have that if you didn't know. There's a lot of clips going around of Representative Jasmine something going off in the House Oversight Committee that a lot of people can see. So if you didn't know, that's what they're saying. They're saying Biden is in office trying to enrich himself. But I don't know. Just more governmental drama. But I felt it needed to be said because I didn't even know this was going on.
Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, guys. I want to see the hearts in the chat room. Guess what? We have our fall edition merchandise coming out next week, and we would love for you guys to support what we're doing here. Please purchase your Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team merch, Senny J's merch, Miss Miko, to keep the show sustained and keep it up and running. So we will announce our merchandise line next week. And please, if y'all don't mind, purchase. We got some hoodies coming out. I know we had the Shawn Harvey hoodies last year. We got a different hoodie this year. And we also have the Shawn Harvey Morning Show hoodie coming out as well. So please, next week, if y'all don't mind, support the movement so we can stay on air each and every day. And we appreciate you. And please like and subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. And thank you. Now, the government has been Joe Biden and his son, Beau Biden. All this is BS. Beau Biden, yes, he's a criminal. He did wrong. They're trying to link it to the father. The father has nothing to do with this. It's like if the son took the father's car and committed a crime, that's on the son. It has nothing to do with the father. But there's some Republicans in Congress who are taking this miscellaneous charge of impeaching the president with no basis or no facts at all. And these are the same Republicans who are shutting down the government because there's 4 or 5 of them that won't vote on a budget. And Speaker Kevin McCarthy, who's the leader of the House, who would take this job? They didn't even want him to have the job back in the day. Remember, a few months back, he had to go through 1,600 votes to even get the job. And he had to concede a lot of his power to even become Speaker of the House because of 4 Republicans. What's her name? Marjorie something from Atlanta. I can't remember this chick's name. She's the leader of these Trump-like Republicans who are backlogging the whole situation. And if you are a federal worker, you're going to have to work for free for a couple of weeks because the Republican side of the Congress, these 4 or 5 members are holding up everything. So you're not going to get a check next week because of these 4 or 5 people. And Kevin McCarthy, you need to resign. You don't have the confidence of your own party, and you're the head, the majority leader of the Congress. You're the boss. And you're getting disrespected by the workers, bro. And not only that, you conceded all your power to these 4 or 5 people, and now you can't get nothing done. And then these 4 or 5 radical Republicans, they impeached the president, Joe Biden, for what? He didn't do anything wrong. His son's a slime ball. That has nothing to do with him. But you're, like Senny just said, you're deflecting off of the government shutdown to impeach the president. And the military's not going to get paid for a few weeks. The border patrols are not going to be paid. Some of the workers are not going to get paid. But you know who's going to get paid, Senny J?
Yeah, the government.
Those janitors are going to get paid. Janitors never go on strike. And this is the whole holdup with this whole drama in Washington, D.C. And sometimes Senny's right. Sometimes I could submit it. Senny never miss when I'm right, but I can admit when she is. A lot of government bureaucracy, a lot of this BS that happens in the government is all a power play with individuals. Has nothing to do with the everyday American. That's why we collectively can agree, Senny J and myself, that we love Gavin Newsom, the governor of California.
Yeah.
Who is a governor who really is governing for the people, for the everyday people of California, even though the gas prices are $3,000 right now per gallon. But this is the problem. This is why the government is shutting down, because Kevin McCarthy surrendered all his power as Speaker of the House to 3 or 4 Trump radical congressmen that won't pass a simple bill to keep the government running. And these are the same people who put the articles of impeachment for the president of the United States. That's it.
Freaking ridiculous. And when are y'all gonna fire George Santos or whatever his name is? If he's part of this, like, yo, I'm sorry. I don't want nobody to talk to me about voting. I'm sorry. And I know a lot of y'all in the chat room and we need to vote. Listen. There is no way I am voting when they literally have an imposter. Literally, and they know this. And he's sitting in Congress, and y'all are telling me that I need to vote.
Well, Senny, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Senny.
I'm always going to end on that. What is going on?
Yeah, but Senny, in all fairness, before we get out of here, in all fairness, you're anti-government anyway. So this was going to anything that triggers.
And he proves my point.
Right, exactly. You're right. They need to get rid of this guy. But I'm not going to.
He's voting, but y'all worried about me. Literally, we don't know who this dude is from Long Island. The longer it goes on, the more it boggles my mind about this government and the sheepishness of Americans who don't feel the need to do anything about it going on. That's what's crazy to me too. We should be out in the streets, but everybody got to work. So
okay, so listen, I say this. I totally disagree with Senny J. Everybody, y'all get out there and vote. Harvey's still gonna vote. Keep voting, guys. Keep believing in the American democracy of voting. If Senny J don't want to vote, she could kiss all our black asses. Just keep voting.
What are you voting for? What
do you mean what am I voting for?
What are you voting for? For them to put whoever they want in the business anyway?
No, I'm voting
So they can
no.
keep an imposter in Congress, but be not but if all of us were not to vote, right, that they wouldn't put in anybody.
No,
Let's
I'm
just
not disagreeing with you, but I'm just saying you still go out there and vote. Okay, Senny, that's it, right? I think, what else you got?
no, that's all.
All right, listen, guys, put a number one in the chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number two if you didn't. But you know what? I want to see the hearts in the chat room, guys. Today was a great show. Where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, turned down for what? Special shout out to Miss Miko on her birthday weekend. Let's clap for Miss Miko, guys.
Yes, you all. Hit her
Senny,
up tomorrow.
I'm going to leave you with the last word right now, young lady. Before we get out of here, guys, we'll be back Monday. We got fall merchandise coming out, so please support what we do here. And also purchase the ticket to Comedy in Harlem on October the 26th. Whoever, if you can make it or not, because this money directly helps us keep the show on air. So if you don't feel like you want to donate Cash App or whatever, purchase a $20 ticket to the show if you can't make it or not, or give the ticket to someone that can. It keeps the show going. So we truly appreciate you. And thank you so much for tuning in. And God bless each and every one of you. Senny J, before I go away, you have the last word, young lady.
When you love yourself, you teach others how to love you right.
When you love yourself, you teach others how to love you right. Could you repeat that one more time? That was dope.
When you love yourself, you teach others how to love you right. So make sure you love on yourself and don't take no crap from anybody this weekend.
Good. All right. All right, guys. We appreciate you. Please like and share and follow and subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Merchandise next week. Please support our merchandise. Please support Comedy in Harlem on October the 26th. It keeps the show on air. And we truly appreciate you. Special shout out to Princess Cox. A special shout out to the Godfather of Solar, Tracy Ray. Special shout out to Naomi Johnson. Special shout out to D-Lo Mathis. And he wants to give 2 or 3 shout outs before we leave.
Yeah, shout out to my girl Vanetta. Shout out to Mrs. MG, Marita Simmons. Shout out to the Godfather, LaShawn Haynes Jones. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Okay, guys. You guys have a great weekend. We see you guys on Monday. Senny, let's clap. Come on. We kick that ass.
Bye,
We kick that ass today.
everybody.
We
See you
are out of
later.
here.
Bye-bye.